say evil makes noise before it strikes, but in 1922, on a quiet farm deep in the Bavarian woods, death came in silence. The place was called Hinterkaifeck. A family of 6 lived there. Andreas and Julia Gruber, their daughter Victoria, her 2 young children, and a maid who had just started work that very day. Days later, every one of them would be found dead, and no one, not even the nearest neighbors, heard a single sound. It started with whispers and footsteps in the attic. Andreas searched, but there was no one there. Keys disappeared. A strange newspaper appeared at the doorstep. One no one in the family subscribed to. Then, in freshly fallen snow, Andreas found footprints leading toward the farmhouse, but none going back. He told his neighbors. They laughed it off, but that night, one by one, the family was lured outside. Andreas, his wife, Victoria, little Julia, each struck down with a pickaxe fast, brutal, and silent. Inside the house, the maid was murdered in her bed. Baby Joseph, barely 2 years old, was found lifeless in his cradle. 6 people, 1 farmhouse, not a single scream. For days afterward, smoke still rose from the chimney. The animals were fed. Meals were eaten. Someone was still living there. When neighbors finally checked, they found hay stacked neatly over the bodies in the barn. The killer had stayed sleeping, eating, moving through the house like he belonged there. Then he vanished. No suspects, no confession, no reason. The farmhouse was torn down a year later. No one ever rebuilt. But locals say on cold winter nights, you can still hear faint footsteps in the snow coming from the woods, leading toward the place where 6 people died. The place where no one screamed and no one heard a sound.